Every revolutionary has the moment that tools outgrow the understanding of the people. Right now we are in the same situation with AI agents. People copy the code, they run the demo, and they hope that the magic works. But behind the scene, they don't know how things are working. They don't know why it works, why it breaks, why it hallucinates, and why it loops forever. That's exactly the moment that I understood we are teaching the agents backward. We are teaching the people how to use the agents before teaching them how to understand the agents. And that's why I build a roadmap, not for the hobbies, not for the demo chasers, but the engineers and builders to build and understand the architecture behind this intelligence. This is that roadmap. Why I build this roadmap? Fair question. Let me turn the story toward you. If you already started building your AI agents, you may feel the same frustration as other developers, that you gain power by using the frameworks in the market, but you cannot understand exactly what's going on inside of it. You may feel you are building something impressive and specific, but you cannot explain it. You cannot debug it and you cannot trust it. And at the end, you may face the question that if I don't understand what's going on inside of it, do I really know what I am building? If you are facing such a question, which is quite important point, that I can say my roadmap answer you. My roadmap is here to help you bring you from zero level to engineering level mastery. You will build the agents from scratch, shape them and control it. That's the roadmap, to build AI agents from scratch. The first step of this roadmap is really important because you're stripping away from frameworks, the abstraction layer, and the magic. You will learn every fundamental as they were meant to be learned. You will learn to build things with your own hand, not just copying and the guessing, but by engineering. You build the reasoning loop, the heart of the agent, the tool calling system, the hands of the agent, the memory module, which is the long-term intelligence, autonomy and planning, which breaks the task into steps, and then the safety boundary, which is the guardrail to keep everything safe. And something magic happens when you build all of these things together, because you stop seeing the agents as black box and you start seeing it as a system. You will learn that how things are working in the agent, why they are working, why they hallucinate, why they break, why they loop, and most importantly, how to fix it. And at the end of the first step, you just not have one agent, but you have the intuition, the kind of the intuition that the frameworks can never give you. Once you understood and build one single agent, you are in the new frontier. The truth is that the future of AI doesn't belong to one single agent, but multi ones. Single agents for sure are powerful, but they are quite limited. They cannot debate, they cannot validate, they cannot collaborate, and they cannot specialize. And the real intelligence emerges when the multi-agents are working together. That's exactly where my second handbook of Build a Multi-Agent System can help you at the second step of this roadmap. At the end, you will learn to scale your understanding of a distributed intelligence. You will design role agents, communication protocols, coordination patterns, executions in parallel, shared memory, and orchestration and safety. You will build a multi-agent workflow that can plan, research, analyze, validate, and give output quiet structure. Everything under your control, building from scratch. Once you build your multi-agent system, you can go to the deeper layer, the layer that most of the people don't know. And it's not about answering the question that how many agents do you have, but it's more about how agents coordinate with each other. For instance, are they supervising each other? Are they voting? Are they competing? Are they negotiating? Are they validating? And so on. That's exactly where my third handbook of 38 multi-agent coordination patterns can come to the scene. As the third step of this roadmap, you will learn 38 coordination patterns of multi-agent systems, and you will learn which one suit which cases. The patterns such as manager, worker, planner, executor, auction, bidding, swarm, allocation, and so on. You will learn the differences of the system that work sometimes versus every time. The system that break under complexity versus the system that scale with it. The system that surprise you versus the system you can trust. And that's exactly the value of this step, that you will learn about coordination patterns, 38 coordination patterns, the true engine of multi-agent system intelligence. My practical roadmap of building agents from scratch is about the mastery. It's about stripping away from frameworks and abstraction layer. It's about building the agents with yourself. It's about understanding the architecture behind the intelligence. It's about building the systems that you can trust. And you won't become the engineer that just use the agents, but the engineer that can build the agent by itself. Start with the single agent, then move to multi-agent one, and then master the multi-agents with 38 coordination patterns. I put the link of each of the handbook in the description, plus the post about the roadmap in detailed explanation. As I mentioned, the future of the AI is agentic. This is the time to level up.